Hi everyone, welcome back to Camera Cravings. I hope you're all having a good week. And yeah, it's been 3 weeks since my last video, so apologies for not making one for a while. I'm going to do a separate video on why that is, and yeah, just basically it's been a bit of a struggle for me over the last couple of weeks because we're in lockdown in the UK. It's the 7th week of lockdown here, and been homeschooling my son and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, apologies for not posting, but today I wanted to welcome all of the new subscribers to the channel that I've had over the last couple of weeks. It's great to see that the channel's still growing really well, and yeah, it's massively appreciated the support that you guys are giving me in the comments. And yeah, today I've got a product that the kind folks over at Ulanzi have sent me, which is this, the A7siii Cage. And I wanted to talk about it and do a bit of a review of it today and compare it with other products like the SmallRig and other brand cages that are available for the A7siii. I don't have the SmallRig one, but I do have a lot of experience with SmallRig products, and this is the one that I used for my A7siii when I had that for a year or so. And yeah, so today I'm going to take you through what I think about this cage, whether I think you should buy it, and yeah, the pros and cons really, and how it stacks up against competition. So let's get into it. To be honest, when I first got this, I wasn't that excited about it because it seemed like all the other cages that were available. But when I got it out of the box, I have to say I was really impressed with the kind of feel of it. I know that's a bit of a weird thing to say, but compared with like the SmallRig and other ones, like I did a video on the SmallRig and the SmallRig cages for the Canon R5 a few weeks ago. I'll link that somewhere up here. But yeah, I don't know what coating they've put on this, but it just feels really nice, and it's just quite a premium quality to it. So that was a nice bonus when I got it out of the box. It comes with a little Allen key in the box, which I'll tell you why you need that in a minute. But yeah, it's got some really great features which I'm going to run through. I'll show you some B-roll of the different bits because it's quite hard to show you just on this camera setup I've got here. This is being filmed on the R5. The shape of this is pretty similar to other ones on the market. What's nice about it is the way they've done it here. You can see, if the camera focuses, that all of your dials and buttons and everything are pretty easy to find. It doesn't really block anything. The same goes for the side door here. Your SD and CF Express card slots are easily accessible, and then the same over here with the ports. You've got all of the ports open to you, the HDMI and microphone and USB and all that, so no issues with that. Really like that. They've included under here a little magnetic screwdriver there for tightening up various bits on it, which is really nice. The SmallRig one comes with a similar thing, but the SmallRig screwdriver is also an Allen key, whereas here they've included a separate Allen key in the box. So the other things that I really like about it are the fact you've got various mounting points all over it. You've got ARRI locating points up on the top here, and then you've got just the usual 1/4 and yeah, smaller threaded holes all around it on both sides. You've also got 2 cold shoe mounts. So you've got one on the top here. See if I can just show you that. So there's one on the top there, and there's also one on this side, which to start with, I kind of thought, why have they done that? Because it seems like it's going to just be in the way because of the port doors. But actually, I think if you're, depending on how you're using it and what your rig is, it could work really well having that extra one, and it's helpful to have it. They've also got a little couple of holes for straps and things. So for example, I've got the Peak Design, I've got the Peak Design hand strap, which can go on the side. So you could have it on there if you didn't have a top handle or another handle. Other things that are really nice, it's got a Nato Rail built into the top here and the side here. So if you've got things like top handles, this is from another brand, but you can pop that on there and it will just go on the top or even on the side. So that's really good added flexibility, which I like. And yeah, overall the camera fits in it really nicely. It's really well shaped to the A7S III body, and it's got access to everything you need. I should have said there's good access to the battery as well. If I show you that, so that easily opens too. Things that I didn't expect to see on this at the price point were, it's got obviously the pad underneath here for when you tighten it up to kind of keep it in place, but it's also got, if I can just show you here where the little the side bits on the A7S III are, if you take off the little tassely bits, I don't know what you call them, if you take that one off of the other side of the camera, so I've just removed it, and try not to lose it. It allows you to actually put a little pin through here. I'll show you B-roll because it'll be easier, but a little pin screws in there with the Allen key, and that's like an extra tensioning pin just to keep it from moving once it's in the cage, from sort of any kind of lateral movement, which is really nice, and something that SmallRig also offers on their one. But I really like that. Really like the fact they've included that. The other thing that's really good, which I think differentiates this from the SmallRig offering, is the fact that the SmallRig one, I don't think has any kind of built-in Arca Swiss plate on the bottom, whereas this one actually does. So in here, if I can get out of the way, you can see across here, there's a nice groove on both the front and the back, which allows you just to mount it straight onto a tripod. So you don't have to fiddle around with any extra base plates or anything like that. You can actually just mount it straight on, which is really, really nice to see. And I was a bit disappointed to see that SmallRig hadn't included that. I thought they would have done, because usually they do on their newer ones. But yeah, really good to see that on the Ulanzi cage. And in terms of cost, they are fairly comparable. I think the SmallRig one's about $45 and this one's more like $59. But I would say actually overall cost-wise, if you start building out a rig with this, Ulanzi do a universal wooden handle that goes with this cage, and they also do a universal top handle, neither of which were available for me to test at the moment. They're actually out of stock, but hopefully they will be back in stock. I'll put links down to everything down below, because I actually found it quite hard to find some of the products on their website. So yeah, I'll link them all down below, and they are affiliates. So if you do buy through those links, thank you. I get a small commission from that. I actually directly messaged them to ask them about the wooden handle, because I'd seen it in some of their images on the website, but I couldn't find it on the website. And they sent me a direct link, so I'll put that down below. It's good that you can kind of build out a rig with Ulanzi, and actually it ends up being quite a bit cheaper than if you do it in the same way with SmallRig. And SmallRig obviously have a lot more products available, so maybe you have a wider selection, but obviously you can mix and match as well. So for example, because I've got this, I may add to it with the Ulanzi grip, the wooden handle, and possibly use the existing top handle I've got here. And then, yeah, maybe put some other stuff on it. But what's good is you can easily mount, for example, I've got a Atmos Ninja 5 here, which I can easily mount on top, and microphones and lights and all sorts of stuff you can easily mount on here. And yeah, I've been really impressed with this actually. I've been using it for a couple of weeks, and yeah, I'd like to build out a full decent rig for this now, because hopefully the commercial work that I do, the filming work, will start to come back in the next couple of months. So I'm going to need to yeah, build up a proper rig for it. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, do let me know. In terms of features, I think it's really, really feature packed, and actually more so than the other ones that are available at this kind of price point. And it's really good that you've got full access to the screen. There's no issue with that twisting around or anything. So yeah, quick video, and I hope you found that helpful, and go check it out if you haven't seen these already. Obviously Ulanzi do quite a lot of different products, from like lights, like this little light. They do a variety of portable lights and cages for other cameras, GoPros, all that kind of stuff. So go check them out. So anyway, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Just a short video today, but there will be more coming in the next week or so. And yeah, I'm going to try and start making 2 videos a week once my little boy is back at school. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks that will happen. Yeah, it's been a difficult year so far in terms of COVID, but I hope you're all coping and doing well, and I look forward to seeing you next time.